Texas A&M here at Williams-Brice at 3:30. Certainly need our crowd ready to roll and loud, and I know they will be. And I want to thank the ones that stayed for the entire duration of the game Saturday. It's like something I've never been through before, and I certainly appreciate them, and they were certainly loud at the end there. We appreciate that. A lot of respect for Jimbo. He's a great friend, and we worked together back at Auburn in the 90s, and then obviously together at LSU with really good football coach, and he's got a good football team. Offensively, Kellen Mond is playing at an extremely high level, completing over 60% of his passes, and a guy that can hurt you with his legs as well. But he's playing really good football for them and getting them in and out of the right runs versus the right looks. And the things he's doing, they got a really good stable of backs, and Williams is a special guy as far as running through contact. He creates a lot on his own. Corbin's a young back that's really coming on for him. Sternberger, the tight end's been a huge addition for him, and a guy they certainly have targeted a lot, as Jimbo always has in the tight end in his offense. Big physical group of receivers, offensive line mostly all back from last year of guys we faced. And defensively, Mike Elko does a fantastic job. Mike was at Wake for a while there, and I was like watching his teams play and his defenses play. That they're very disruptive up front, the front four at Durham, and Kiki and Mack and Matabuke are very disruptive guys. They create a lot of issues for you. They've done an outstanding job in the run game. Two very active linebackers in Dodson and Alaka, both guys that are very active that we played against last year. And Donovan Wilson is a safety. He's a very physical presence on the field and does a really nice job for them. But they've got a really good team speed, which obviously helps their special teams. Their punter's averaging about 60 yards a kick, I believe. So we've got to manage for that in the game, but they've got good specialists as well and good team speed. Injury-wise, Jake practiced today. I thought he looked good. If he's healthy for Saturday, he'll be the starter. But I've told Jake and Mike that both of them need to be ready to go. Be ready to go play. We got two guys we can win with, and that's good to have. JT Ebay's going to be out. Dennis Warnham has started some jogging, but will be out for the game. A.J. Turner is questionable, and Eldridge Thompson's having surgery on Thursday, which I think I announced last week. He'll be out for the season. I'll open up for any questions.
Presume to get the microphone to you, David, for the first.
Will it go up to pregame like last week when determining if Jake can go? And if he does play, do you have like a leash on him and saying like now that you have Skarnecki behind him?
No, I think it'll be determined before that. He looked good today. I think he's going to be fine. And at the end of the day, we'll continue to look at some mobility things tomorrow. But again, I'm never going to put a young man in a situation where he can't protect himself, and he couldn't on Saturday. Mike performed really well, and a guy that we had a lot of confidence in going into the game, and even more so obviously after it. And at the end of the day, we'll make decisions in the game to win the game.
Who in the back, Mike?
Well, yeah, going off of that, can you take us through that decision, why Jake over Michael?
Well, he's played a lot of really good football for us. He's got a lot of experience, and I think he's played really well. And obviously, Mike's got a smaller sample set, played well with his opportunity, but I'm making a decision what I think helps us win. And at the end of the day, that's what we're going to do. We've got two guys I have confidence that we can win with. So I feel comfortable with both guys.
Is there much or any correlation between penalties and winning?
None.
So do you pay much attention to how penalized your teams are?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that undisciplined penalties, there's aggressive penalties that sometimes you can coach through, as far as those things are concerned. But we don't tolerate undisciplined penalties, things that hurt your football team. There's lack of composure in a situation. But if you go back and look at it, I'm not going to sit there and research it. I have before. The penalty yardage has nothing to do with winning a championship. Have you researched it?
Well, your 2012 Florida team was last in the SEC penalties, won more penalties than any team in the SEC.
Well, I looked it up that year because I was really frustrated.
Right.
And I looked up the 06 and 08 Florida championship teams. They were the most penalized teams in the league too. And so was the 96 team.
So, is there a correlation between? Is there a
It looked
positive
like
correlation? Is there a correlation between aggressiveness that leads to those things and playing better football?
I couldn't quantify that to say that there is or there isn't. I think that there is a line, obviously, that you got to draw. I think from a standpoint of, I never wanna, hold back a player from his personality and who he is. But you can't hurt your football team. You can't make silly decisions and lose your composure. To me, when you lose your composure, it affects you as a player. So it doesn't affect maybe the instant play of what just happened. It affects the next series, it affects the next 5 plays, because you lose your composure and you're not making really rational decisions when you lose your composure. So certainly I do think that affects you, yeah.